You had some significant face time in the ESPN documentary about the 1995 series between the Knicks and the Pacers and Reggie Miller's heroics. You've said that you hate your call after the final seconds of Game 7 when the Pacers won and Patrick Ewing missed that famous shot. Why don't you like it in hindsight?
Two reasons. Number one, I just don't think it's that good. It sounds forced to me, and it's, if not the only time in my career, then one of the very few times where I actually had it rattling around in my head before I used it. I'm a big believer in spontaneity, and I think that generally speaking, the best calls come from spontaneity. I had that in my mind, and when the Pacers won that Game 7, I threw it out there, and as it was leaving my mouth, I wanted to reel it back in. I hated it when it left my mouth. I've hated it ever since. The irony, though, is this. That's almost 20 years ago now, and almost weekly somebody says something to me about it. That great call from the 90s with the ding-dong, the witch is dead. So I'm grateful that people like it, but I've never really cared for it. I think maybe because I planned in advance, and I felt like maybe I was cheating or something, because as I said, I'm a big believer in spontaneity. I don't know what your experience is, because I know you've interviewed a lot of guys for these programs, and if you've gone down that trail with some of those guys, I know, for example, that Milo Hamilton had his call on Hank Aaron's home run in advance, and maybe guys do it that way and that works for them, but it doesn't work for me, and I just didn't like it.